I don't think it's a sidecar right now. It's the best-selling watch in the world, even before these new upgrades.
But it's not even broken out in Apple's earnings results. It's still kind of in this category with a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
People looking for the next hot category like iPhone, iPad, haven't been able to point to the watch as that yet.
Yeah, I think that category is, hey, don't look at Apple Music yet, right? Like, that category covers up a lot of things, but it's driven by the watch. Look, Apple doesn't have another China to unlock with iPhone sales, right? So I have the iPhone XS Max here. It's a huge screen. People are going to buy it. I think the phone's great. People are going to like it a lot. That's not going to drive some massive growth in sales, right? What Apple's going to do is they're going to say, hey, you bought an Apple Watch. Now it's much harder to leave the iPhone ecosystem. Hey, you bought some AirPods. Now it's much harder to leave our ecosystem. Hey, you love those blue bubbles in iMessage. You're here forever. And that means they can continue to drive up average selling price of the phone. They can make sure that they have steady demand for every phone model that come out. They can push phone technology at the very high end with products like this, even higher, while maintaining that sort of new iPhone XR model that pushes the average price up to $750. I think that's the game they're playing. I don't know if the watch is going to break out as suddenly you have to have an iPhone to have a watch. So I think it's inherently tied to the phone until they completely break it apart.
I get that it's inherently tied to the phone, but we keep hearing that healthcare is the holy grail. It's sort of the next big domain for tech companies. When you look at some of the healthcare-related upgrades on this watch, does that make that case?
Well, it does. I think they're clearly moving in that direction. I think it's something that Tim Cook, the CEO, is personally very invested in. He sees he's hoping to see a way that technology can improve your health. This is certainly one way of doing that. I don't think that's necessarily the reason why people are going to be buying the watch. I think they're going to be buying the watch because it's like, oh, this looks really cool now, or I really like the upgrades I made, or I like the bigger screen. I already have an iPhone, and this is sort of the next thing in my kit that I need to get. So I think that's where it's going to go. In terms of the benefit of, oh, well, there's this also health aspect of it that I can tap into, all the much better, but that's not the reason why people are going to be buying it. So.
I was hearing yesterday about people who actually wear a regular watch and an Apple Watch on the other wrist. Have you heard this?
Yeah, I actually have heard this.
Yeah.
But I don't understand it. Like,
Me neither.
Yeah. My favorite is people who have an Apple Watch who haven't set it up, and they're just wearing it. When it first came out, there's this great picture of Karl Lagerfeld, and it was just the setup screen on his wrist. And I was like, that's perfect.
Still
that's
looks
what you
good.
want. Yeah.
Yeah.